Welcome back. We are back with April in Arcadia. A brief interlude while Zoe is traveling to Japan to investigate Wadi Corp. Well, let's see where we are.
If I would trust anyone with my life, it would be Chuan. He's never let me down, and he's never going to abandon the fight.
Watch your back, Raven.
Okay. This appears to be the room where Zoe was being held, or at least one just like it. Sword on the floor here. And a couple more swords.
If there's one thing we have enough of, it's weaponry. What we need more of is food, warm clothes, and medicine. We have to travel light, and we have to stay packed, just in case.
Makes sense. Okay, let's see.
So, what are we doing tonight?
We are not doing anything. You're staying here with Chuan. I'm going out.
What? You can't go on a mission without us.
I'm not going on a mission, Bryn. I'm just taking a walk.
Right. And that girl didn't ask you for help.
Which girl?
The one who disappeared. The one from that place that we can't talk about. She asked for your help, and you just dismissed her.
I think he's one of our group, so he deserves the truth. He hasn't really done anything wrong, so I don't really have any reason to snap at him or ignore him.
Bryn, you don't understand. That girl Zoe, she was asking for the impossible. I left her world behind a decade ago. I swore to never go back, and now I can't, even if I wanted to. There are other matters to attend to, other people who depend on me, on us. Whatever it was she was asking for, she'll have to find it somewhere else. Trust me, it's not impossible.
I don't agree. If you hadn't risked your life to save mine, I wouldn't be here now. I wouldn't be fighting on your side, and there'd be a lot more Azadi walking around. You took a chance when you killed those soldiers back then, and it paid off, didn't it? I'm alive, and I'm on your team. It was risky, but it was the right thing to do.
It's not the same thing. This is our world. Whatever goes on in the other world, it doesn't concern us.
I think you're wrong, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm still just a kid to you, right?
Bryn! Bryn!
Well, that went well. Let's see, what else do we have here? Hane is standing there. Not sure what she is. I mean, her mannerisms are sort of reminiscent of the Dolmari, but the Dolmari were blue. She's yellow.
Naane joined my outfit only a few months ago, but she's proven to be a valuable asset. Her magic is very powerful.
Will you need any assistance tonight, April on?
I'll go alone. There may not be a curfew yet, but the soldiers will still notice 2 or 3 where they would ignore 1.
That is true, and I need to speak with someone who can supply us with the herbs, potions, and medicines we need.
Well, with Torbear in jail and Hamish doing business with the Azadi, Old Town's our best bet, but it closes with the sun.
Tomorrow morning, then, first thing.
Sounds good, but you'll have to go alone. Chuan and Bryn are taking care of the food tomorrow. Binrim is helping them get in touch with some sympathizers.
So be it. I shall make inquiries in Old Town in the morning. May the stars shine on you and your endeavors tonight, April on. Or what is it you sometimes say? Break a foot?
Break a leg. But I like May the Stars Shine on You better, Naane.
And you're conveniently blocking the entrance here, so we can't go into this room. Let's see. Go downstairs. Where are we, actually? Oh! we are in the Journeyman. Makes sense. And that also means that Bryn kept his word. He didn't drag us into a basement. He dragged us upstairs. Well, nothing's happening here. And you know, the amount of noise really doesn't add up with the fact that there are only 4 people here, but anyway.
I wish I could just sit down, gaze into the fire, and forget everything. But I can't.
Don't put the weight of the world on your shoulders, April.
Benrime's burned all the forbidden books, and she's bought a bunch of Azadi-approved ones. No one reads those.
You look a lot like that girl who was from out of town that Zoe spoke to near the South Gate. Of course, knowing this game's reuse of character models, that doesn't really mean anything.
I don't know any of the people who come here anymore.
Well, that won't stop us from talking to them.
The bars and taverns near the tower are filled with Azadi. I prefer it here.
Benrime's burned all the forbidden books, and she...
I want to talk to you some more, not look at the box.
At the Journeyman, traditional values still hold true. And you're allowed to be who you are. The Azadi, they want everyone to be the same. You know, I've heard rumors that freedom fighters frequent the Journeyman. I think Benrime might be working with the movement.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. You're just imagining things.
I don't know any of the people who come here anymore.
Okay.
The ambience here in the Journeyman sure has changed since my last visit to the city. I don't come to Marcuria much these days. I don't like what's happening here. Up north, things are the same as always.
What, do you mean that there's the crazy alchemist in a floating castle who's holding the wind hostage? Because that was what it was like the last time we went north.
It's bad enough to move all the non-humans into a ghetto, but to tell me I can't practice my religion in public, now, that's too much.
Okay. Let's talk to these guys.
This is one of the few places left that looks exactly like it did before the Azadi came, except for that modern beer tap. So maybe there was more poverty and crime before, but at least we were free to speak and believe anything we wanted. The Azadi rarely come in here, except when they're doing inspections, so we can speak freely.
Which you are doing to a complete stranger, which doesn't seem wise in any case, but still.
It's a bit quiet these days, but Benrime still serves the best food and drink in town. No question about it. Back in the old days, this place was filled with laughter, song and magic. Look at it now. It's a bit sad, isn't it?
A bit.
I don't know why I still come here, since I like to dance and sing. I should try one of the new places down Ivory Avenue.
Alright, well, let's talk to Benrime. Sure they have something to say?
Benrime. She's the one thing in my life that hasn't changed in the past decade.
Where are you going at this hour?
Business. I may return late.
Well, you know where the key is, April.
Keep an eye on Bryn. Make sure he doesn't follow me.
That boy. He takes after you, April. He adores you. You have a responsibility to...
Responsibility? There's that word again. He's an adult. I can't babysit Bryn forever.
You saved his life. You're the only family he has. Do not forget that. You may seek danger, even death yourself. But do not forget that others rely on you.
They should find someone else to rely on. I can't be anyone's guardian angel. Or mother.
You have little faith in yourself and others, child. But I shall not bother you with my lecturing anymore. I have work to do. Good luck tonight. Whatever it is you're doing. Take care of yourself. If not for your sake, then for everyone else's.
Well, it should be pretty obvious by now that the theme of this story is faith and the loss thereof. Zoe started the game having lost faith, and it's pretty clear by now that April has also lost faith in herself. Probably as a result of the end of the longest journey. Marcuria at night. It looks so peaceful. Even though we know it isn't quite as peaceful as it seems. Well, our goal today is to break into the tower, but we'll do that in the next video.